Brought to you by Mitsubishi Motors. The Warriors found a dominant lineup during overtime of Game 1. The five of Steph, KD, Clay, Draymond, and Shaun Livingston made their first 5 shots, all assisted, and outscored Cleveland by 10 in that period. So some have dubbed this group the coma lineup. It's not quite death, not quite how you might feel at the end of the Hamptons trip. I didn't do it.
I'm going to take my glasses off and get back to my regular self.
On this one. Do you expect to see more of that in this game?
I expect to see a little more of it, but it looks like it's on paper. It's a poor rebounding group, and that's where the Cavs had success.
I got news for y'all.
So talk to me.
There's only one reason why. Sorry, Paul. There's only one reason why that lineup was that great in overtime. It was the play
Cavs.
That happened. It
Correct.
was the Cavs. Yep. The coma lineup.
Right.
How many different lineups and names are we going to come up with for this group? Are y'all kidding me?
I'm not kidding you at all, Chauncey.
I'm rolling with you, Mr. Big Shot.
Come on, man.
The Hamptons 5.
He could have put me, you, Paul, Beetle, and B-Lo out there in overtime.
What we going to call us
after a play like that? I mean, we
Beetle playing for the Celtics.
Michelle and the Beatles. That would be our group.
You really think you're on fire right now, don't you?
No, I'm just saying. Come on, you got to be kidding me, man.
Fine.
I expect more of that lineup because Shaun Livingston is terrific defensively, but not if they get behind. Because Livingston isn't much of a three-point shooter and really doesn't spread the floor. And Draymond Green, his shot has been hit and miss throughout these playoffs. So it's going to depend on the score of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, but he could do a lot of the things Iguodala can do as far as defensively, bring the ball up, take the pressure off Steph and KD as far as handling in the offense. You know, maybe not the same three-point threat, but, you know, that's how they play. They like to go small. They like to spread the court. And then Shaun, he's a terror in the post. You know, he gets a matchup. He gets a matchup right there he can take advantage of.
So Paul mentioned the rebounding, right? And they did struggle in that area. At one point, they were out-rebounded by 15, including 19-4 on the offensive glass. So if, in fact, this is what they stay with, how do they make up for that? I
think you got to find a way to just gang rebound. You know, a lot of times they depend on 1 or 2 guys and they try to get out quick for threes and quick baskets. You can't worry about that tonight when you're such a deficit on the glass. So if you get 4 guys in there, you get, 4 guys in there trying to help rebound. You might have to double Kevin Love. You might have to double Tristan down there. And then that other extra guy gobble the rebound up and go.
I'm going to just say KD has to step up. You know, as great as he is, he has to step up and be the guy tonight. You know, with his scoring, he has to be more efficient. He has to do the things that he did during the season defensively when he was one of the top shot blockers, and he has to be a great rebounder today.
Good point.
He has to step up.
So I got to ask you guys something, Finals MVPs. Here's what I want to see from Kevin Durant. What about accepting the challenge of guarding LeBron James? We keep saying, can LeBron play better? He had 51. This time last year, my brother Paul Pierce said KD was the best player in the league. He didn't want those problems in Game 1.
But this is the thing. You got to understand the way the game is played today. They put you in situations to where you switch. Everybody plays a switching style defense. So even if Kevin Durant's on them, they're going to put him in a situation to where they get Steph to guard him in a pick and roll. So it's hard to say you're going to match up with this guy all night.
Well, Paul, they switch way too easy. You could do a little brush screen. You could pass by a guy. You could just blow in, and a guy was switching. KD sometimes got to step up and own that matchup.
And not only that, Paul, when you got KD on you, if you're LeBron the other day, he don't need to switch Steph, and he's going right at KD.
Right.
He likes the matchup with Kevin Durant right there.
Or who's ever on him out there, because there's nobody out there that can guard him anyway.
Yeah. We were watching play there, and obviously all eyes on the ankle. If you're on the Cavs, how do you take advantage of what is obviously a player who's not at 100%?
Well, if you're a dirty player, you could do what JR did in Game 1 and try to do it again in Game 2.
Or you could do what my guy Jalen Rose did back in the day against Kobe.
The bad boys, too, they would do the exact same thing if they could.
Jalen, I'm not going to lie, so would I.
I love Kobe Bryant so very much. Would life be different if he had 4 championships and an Oscar and I had 1 ring?
Are you begging for a ring right now? I just don't. I think this is below you when you do this. I just really do as your friend.
In all honesty, Beads, I think you get some switches on him. You make him defend early. You make him go side to side. You have JR kind of running around if that's who he's guarding, or George Hill. You test him early in the game just to see just how tender that foot is, and you go at him. You don't give him a pass. You go after him.
I mean, I really don't know because he didn't look bothered by it. Obviously, it's going to swell up overnight. But what does Clay need to do? I mean, he's going to go out there and get shots. He's not the most athletic guy anyway. And so who's going to go at him on the other side? Are you telling me JR, Corver? He's not worried.
Well, if they're switching everything,
he's not worried.
You put him in a position and make him guard.
Absolutely. We'll see, though. But he's one of the better defenders